From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's at my bar, brought to you by our good friends at Foodies Care. It's Biz Champions time, and Major Harding is here. He's here when that happens, and always great to have him at the bar. We have a return guest, Bill Slupski. He's from End Alzheimer's Racing. We're talking about helping people with Alzheimer's through racing and getting all that awareness and raising money. And we'll let Bill tell you firsthand right here at the bar. Let's say hello to Bill. Bill, welcome back. Good to see you,
Tom.
my friend.
Good to be back.
Mage, always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
You're looking sharp in the purple, man.
Thanks. I got to get
really
the purple jacket and suit at times.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you've been here before, but it's been a couple years, and now you have a new venture that's more of an independent thing you got going. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, so End Alzheimer's Motorsports has been around for the last 4 years or so.
Okay.
We had worked with the Alzheimer, we still do work with the Alzheimer's Association of Central and North Florida.
Okay.
To raise money for them, almost $45,000 to date that we've raised with them.
Okay.
But we've just started a new program called Racing for Memories, which will be an independent program.
Okay.
What Racing for Memories is to provide dream trips to newly diagnosed Alzheimer's patients.
Okay.
Be able to provide a meaningful experience for them. They're obviously facing financial issues with a diagnosis. Not sure how long they have and the progression of the disease. So what we want to do is we want to be able to send them to a meaningful place or a meaningful trip along with a caregiver before the disease progresses too far.
Great.
So it may be seeing a family member that they haven't seen in years, a special cousin, a friend that they haven't been able to go see for a couple years, or go to a special location in their lives.
Yep.
You know, maybe somewhere where you went on your honeymoon, or somewhere
Whatever
with
it
a
may
great
be.
memory.
Yeah.
So that's what Racing for Memories is doing. So we're trying to raise $5,000 this year for our pilot project.
Okay.
So we're making some progress on that, and really, really excited to get this kicked off.
And the awareness, a big part of it is through your motorsports company. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. So End Alzheimer's Motorsports is the nonprofit, but it's also the umbrella for my personal racing.
Okay.
And then with my association in professional motorsports with automatic racing in the IMSA Sports Car Series, I'm able to use that as a way to promote. Yeah. So promote the charity. So the motorsports side of it is our way of promoting and raising awareness. So whether it's on track or off track, we keep busy trying to raise awareness and fun. So it's not just about the money. No, it's also about letting people know about Alzheimer's disease.
Absolutely.
How many people? We're talking millions and millions of Americans. It's growing by the year. Yep. And just other things too about informing people that their health care insurance or Medicaid doesn't pay for memory care. Right. Those will pay for medical treatments, but not the facilities. Right. So people need to be aware of that. So that's part of our mission, is to let people know that so they can plan for it. Absolutely. To look at long-term care, memory care insurance. Yeah. So while we want to raise funds, we also want to make people aware of the impact of the disease in this country and around the world.
Absolutely. I told you off the air, my mother's was more dementia, but we came out of pocket for the memory care. Right. Now, my father had set her up pretty good with a monthly, income, so it combated that a lot. But it's expensive.
It's 100 to 120 a year.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it depends on which state you're in, but $7,000 to $10,000 a month for memory care.
No, I know.
And most people can't afford that out of pocket.
No,
there has to be a major sacrifice to be able to do that, and you certainly want your loved one in the best facility possible.
Are any of the wishes taking a ride in a fast car on a track?
If they want to do that, we can certainly arrange that. I'll be glad to give somebody a ride if that's what they want to do.
Or how about like even going to Daytona or a major race or something like that?
Yeah, so that's certainly a possibility. That said, the trips don't have to be motorsports related.
I understand. Yeah.
But it's whatever.
But it's more a personal thing than like, hey, I want to see this concert,
Right.
Or, it's more like, hey, go see an old friend that you're not going to see.
Yeah. It's not so much. We're not looking at experiences.
Yeah, I got you.
Like some other charities.
Yeah, right.
But it's to visit a person, to visit a special place.
Yep.
And that's what we want to do. We want to make that possible for folks, again, because they're facing huge bills.
No doubt.
And are going to be focused on that. But we raise the money. We provide the arrangements for them. They go and they enjoy it, and racing for memories. They make a memory.
Yeah.
Before things get too bad. Yeah.
He's in the right spot, Mate.
I agree.
We do a lot of philanthropic work right out of this building.
Right. A
No
whole
doubt.
lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, millions of dollars comes in and out through Foodies Care and through 6-8 Ministries and Rethreaded.
Yeah.
It just
Should be able to help him out.
Yeah, so it's all good stuff, but how long from a person, I know this is a general question, from a person's diagnosed, what's the average life expectancy after diagnosis?
It varies.
Yeah.
I mean, some people progress quickly. My father-in-law had it for years.
Yeah.
Some of the symptoms some people can mask the symptoms.
Yeah.
There are habits that if people read a lot, that helps.
Yeah.
Healthy habits. I mean, even before, to reduce your risk of Alzheimer's, there's just some basic things that you can do, or slow the progression. If your sleep is affects so many diseases, and they found for Alzheimer's, you need to get good rest, and a lot of us don't do that. With cell phones and interruptions and 24-hour business, it's a problem for a lot of us. But that's a focus. Exercise every day. Again, those that are exercise, regularly moving, and we're not talking running a marathon.
Get out and get your steps in.
Go for a 30-minute walk
and
get your heart rate up a little bit. And even if you're just working in an office environment or sitting at a desk, get up and move. Is just so critical, not only for reduce your Alzheimer's risk, but for a lot of other diseases. So there's some simple steps. But a lot of it, in terms of how quickly the progression is going to depend on so many different variables.
Have you seen the Alzheimer's patients? It must be a new diagnosis, but they're getting into boxing, hitting the heavy bag, and it's helping them remember the punches, because you number the punches 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I have not heard that, but
you should check it out. It's really fascinating. I saw it online, and it's getting really popular, just to help with the cognitive side and battle. I don't know how much it helps, but just interesting and it makes sense. And you got to work on your balance, and you're not hitting the thing hard. It's more just remembering how to do it. So it could be interesting.
I mean, there's a lot of great things happening in terms of research. Some new drugs coming out that are not curing Alzheimer's, but they're slowing the progression of it. So a combination of healthy habits all your life, and then some of these drugs, hopefully we will continue to make progress towards a cure, and again, learning things every day.
Okay, how can people help you? How can they donate? If they're watching this, how can they help you right now?
So the easiest thing is to go to our website, endallsmotorsports.org.
Okay.
So we have a couple of links on there for donations. So we still have our link to work with what we call the Do What You Love to End Alls program with the Alzheimer's Association. So there's a option to donate to that cause.
Okay.
And then we also have a link for our Racing for Memories specific. So we're running parallel programs. You can choose which one you want to help with on there. So
endalzmotorsports.org.
Correct.
Got it.
Yep,
Perfect.
absolutely. So,
all right.
Well, we have a lot of good pictures and some our activities. We're out in town. We were at the Brumos Social, at the Brumos Collection a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So, see us out and about.
Good.
So, if we're out there, come stop by a tent and say hi.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by here to say hi and promote what you're doing, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on.
All right, I'm going to hook you up with Freedom Finance. That'll be a good one for you.
Absolutely.
All right, Mage, appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir.
That's what we do here. We help people out. We network. You get a chance to tell your story. You never know where it could go. And if you want to help out Bill and what he's doing, again, it's endalzmotorsports.org. motorsports.org. You can catch it all right there. So until next time, stay safe, be cool, and we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.